The firekeeper's daughter long ago, in a valley wrapped by mountains, there burned a single sacred flame. It lived in a stone hearth at the center of the village and was said to be older than the oldest story. As long as it burned, winter stayed gentle, wolves kept to the forests, and people remembered how to be kind to one another. The keeper of the flame was an old man named Taran. He fed it every dawn and dusk with cedar and prayer. When his hands began to shake with age, the village worried. Fire, after all, is faithful only to those who care for it well. Taran had a daughter named Lila, quiet, observant, and often forgotten because she spoke little. While others laughed and argued, Lila watched the flame. She noticed how it leaned when the wind changed, how it dimmed when anger filled the square, and how it brightened when someone told the truth. One winter, colder than any before, a great storm descended from the mountains. Snow buried paths, and the wind howled like a living thing. On the third night, Taran fell ill and could no longer rise from his bed. "The fire must not go out," he whispered. "If it does, the cold will enter our hearts before it enters our homes." The villagers argued about who should tend it. Some were strong, some important, some loud. No one thought of Lila, until she stepped forward. "I will keep it," she said. The storm laughed at her choice. The wind clawed at the hearth, and the cold crept closer with every hour. Lila fed the fire with trembling hands, but the wood burned too quickly. By dawn, the woodpile was empty. Remembering her father's words, Lila did not panic. She wrapped herself in a thin cloak and walked into the storm. She gathered fallen branches others had ignored, broke her own chair for kindling, and returned with frostbitten fingers. Still, the fire weakened. Desperate, Lila sat beside it and spoke, not loudly, not bravely, but honestly. She told the fire her fears, her love for her village, and her promise to care for it as long as she lived. The flame flickered, then steadied. At sunrise, the storm broke. The mountains glowed pink, and warmth returned to the valley. The villagers found Lila asleep beside a strong, steady fire. From that day on, the sacred flame burned brighter than ever. When Taran passed, Lila became the new firekeeper, not because she was the strongest or the loudest, but because she understood what fire needs most: patience, respect, and a steady heart. And so the elders say, fire does not belong to those who command it, but to those who listen. Moral asterisk: true responsibility is proven through care, humility, and quiet courage. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos.